you know, achieve his character to a higher level.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I think Skittles, you know, Young Link, this character gets a lot of leeway and a lot of leverage off of just like ledge trapping in the corner. I mean, Nair out of shield, there's not very many moves in the game that can challenge that, just in terms of just ferocity and, of course, how quick of a move it is. But, you know, one great thing about Pac-Man is that, hey, if I need to alleviate pressure by just jumping off stage, guess what? I'm about to do it. And there ain't nothing Yo Hyrule ass can do about it because I'm off stage for a while out here. So, great stuff. We're going to see how this one all unfolds. Both sides, of course, playing this one super safe. A lot of out-of-shield options to kick it off.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Looking for the pogo stick downer. You know that move hits twice, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to watch out for the second one. The up air creeping up below as well. And that hits only once, lasts for a long-ass time. So Young Link does have those funky buttons as well, just to mess your mind up and really get you uncomfortable. The Gallagher, okay, getting in the second hand again, just letting it fly, and already you're even percent.
Make them think twice before jumping in. I think, you know, Young Link, they get a lot of leverage off of just jumping in. Short hop nair, short hop fair, you name it. If that Gallagher's going to make you think twice. Going deep, I may have spoke too soon. He said, I don't mind getting off stage.
Right. And you take a blink to the face, but still living away. And the belt, let's say, just going to creep up. Rocke lining that one up, lets the power pellet fly. And damn, this man Rocke been playing arcade games for a while. Just lets that one rip, gets the stock as well. And Gallagher already back in hand, behind the hydrant as well.
That's right, man. He said, home at sweet home. This is ASAP Rocke. Always strive and prosper right here and doing just that. Wait, Gallagher, of course, getting busy right now, but as we say that, you know, Young Link arms to the teeth with a great arsenal of their own, able to get through that hydrant, of course, apply a little pressure. What are hitboxes? My God, that was on top of the tuning.
Yeah, caught the bomb in his hand and still managed to get clipped by the forward. There's no kill, but there is that frame forward there we talked about earlier, Rod, bro, doing the kid's work.
The move's getting busy right there in the corner, applying that pressure thoroughly. One of the rare moments where Rocke actually doesn't alleviate the pressure by just jumping off stage and resetting things. Decided to hold forward a little bit, and unfortunately enough, paid the price. Oh yeah, about to ring the bell? No, actually I'm gonna catch it. I might have to ring it again. I don't think you heard me that first time.
And it's crazy. The way Rocke sets it up is he throws the hydrant around and he waits for you to go past it. As soon as you go past it, it's like round two, bro. I still got this bell in my hand.
Ding ding. It's definitely a boxing match I've ever seen one myself. Hey, nice, another short hop fair. Reading the options, I love this. Just playing this one so safe and letting Skittles press buttons first. Doesn't mind going up against the Nair if he knows that he's swinging too early. I will be there for the answer back. Oh, that's yours, bro.
That's the thing, bro. Young Link's moves don't do damage. Only one move left to do it, and a lot of damage in combo unison. So once that happens, then he can get rid of the hydrant. But if these single hits not going to do too well, that means Rocke kind of benefit off these hydrant plays.
That's right, man. Hydrant is just getting busy right now in a major way, and I got to give it to Rocke. Being able to pin Skittles down in a way that a lot of opponents haven't quite been able to do this weekend. To do it with Pac-Man of all characters, I think is certainly something to marvel. And not to say that Pac-Man is not a great character. I mean, we spent the whole beginning of this match talking about how good he is. But to see somebody as talented as Skittles get pinned down by Rocke is crazy, man. This Pac-Man right here is here to stay.
Yeah, Rocke definitely does. Definitely seems to be awake at the moment. The bell, so to speak, is definitely ringing. Just can't find it in his hand right now until he's going to hide behind the hydrant. I feel like he's a really good, like I like to call, the neutral decider. When he has that hydrant out, he kind of decides when we will play neutral. Unless, you know what, I'll charge my through and hide behind it. Or I can be on the aggressor and let you hit the hydrant and then punish you for it. Just like here right now, bell in hand. Where we going?
That's right, yeah, and see another one. Oh, actually not getting the right hitbox there that time, but the hydrant on the way down to keep you into the corner. The positional advantage, of course, is paying off in a big way here for Rocke. And yeah, I'm gonna. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What's the schmix? Okay, nothing. Yeah, up there. You know that move lasts 10 years, man. You ain't doing nothing through that. Yeah, I think that's the big aspect right here of Mega Man, or excuse me, not Mega Man, but him too, and Pac-Man's playstyles, being able to control the narrative. I think in Pac-Man's case, having the bell or really just any of the items in hand forces your opponent to play a little different. Once you get into the mental of your opponent, it's kind of over.
Okay, forward L1, drag it down into the down air zone. Okay, that's something, but of course, Young Link, he's not the heaviest character. He might be dying to quite soon, and of course, the key is ready. Probably the fastest fruit that Pac-Man has.
No doubt about that. Now, the Magic Skittles, of course, has to be very mindful, has that in the back of his mind on when that's coming out right there. But unfortunately, if you blink twice, you're definitely going to miss it. Skittles, unfortunately, dropping that game one. Rocke holding it down right there from the land with the best barbecue. Kansas, man. Damn.
Yeah, the way Rocke started that first game, damn, I'd be a Rocke rider too. The crowd right.
Looking good right here for our next game in top four. Rocke, of course, knowing I need to slow this match down. You know, trying to challenge Young Link in a boxing match is probably not going to be what I need to be doing in order to win this match. However, that's not to say that Pac-Man isn't blessed with some great boxing options. Just when it comes to taking stocks, it relies in different areas. You know, I got to get you off stage, right? You know, use the fruit like beautifully brought up before. So seen that most beautifully right there in that last game. Let's see what this next one's going to bring us.
Okay, these back airs not really going to work when that frame, what, 3 nair from Pac-Man's just going to be interrupting a lot of the time. Has Gallagher in hand straight away, and this is that combo through opportunity. You know, any mistake you make, this is what happens. Already at 47%, you're going to keep on rising, but no, the down air is interrupting him, and really good conversion with the Zair, the up Bs, anything, any little hits to kind of get the combo started. Skittles starting off the second game pretty strong.
100%, man. You know, I feel like when Rocke wants to approach, you know, and start to play the out of shield game, because again, Nair and forward are just that great of options, or even down there out of shield too. You know, again, I'm always going to go for a multi-hitting grounded up B. You can't spot dodge with this. You're not going to want to trade with this, especially if I get all the hits on up B. Now you're in the blender. Yep. You're either going to get hit with up air or back air, man. What's it going to be? So dropping the Hydrant again, holding, not only just holding shit, but taking the bell. F smash right there to break things up though. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, red stuff, but we're still living, but for how much longer? It's the real question. Not much longer.
Up on the ledge with Bell just sitting there. He wanted to die. Skills didn't even want that stuff anymore. We're going to have to work even harder to get the next one. And still, Rocke's even stronger, more and more. The bomb in the hand is going to Z-pop it away from him, but of course, Skittles more chasing, having to hunt down for this stock, but Rocke just don't want to give it to him. And again, hiding behind the neutral decider.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what you're supposed to do. If you're playing a character like Pac-Man, or really any zone-based character, that ain't Youngling. So Youngling is the only one that's kind of like himself. You know, when you get the lead, you have to switch up the whole flow, the whole narrative of the match. And this is the moment where you really get to see, you know, some of Pac-Man's better options in the air start to come out. Now you can play the out of shield game. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ain't a shield in the world strong enough to save you right there from up air, though. Great stuff, lasting quite a bit of time and being able to even out this match.
I like the idea to get the tech up on the platform. Just can't find it from Rocke, but of course the brain is definitely working. Of course, now we're on even stocks though, Rod. Skittles can definitely come back. Youngling damage doesn't take you know, any semblance of hard difficulty at the moment, so Skittles can definitely bring us back up. Another Zair conversion, just can't find that initial part to kind of finish the combo.
Yeah, man, even when Zair whips, it's like Youngling is just so fast, it doesn't even matter, man. Okay, no punishment on the way down, possibly a miss input, was probably looking for boomerang on the way down. Not entirely sure, but okay, not a punish, but there's one. Gets the bell right into up smash. Playing with these platforms in a dangerous way. You're not going to be able to land for free. They are not your friend. I can't keep stressing enough.
The lineup didn't really work that time for Rocke, and now it's starting maybe to miss the luck, and of course, Skittles just trying to come down to stages safely, but you know, Rocke did a good job of putting him away down and the tippy toes, pushing him more and more. Has the bomb in hand, but just explodes on him. Really good from Skittles to kind of recognize that, run away, and get this camp game started.
I think he's starting to count his punches a little bit more carefully, understanding, even though I might be the better one just in terms of the speed and utility, Pac-Man, of course, can challenge me in a lot of ways. You know, we brought it up before, but it's that Nair out of shield right there, a good equalizer, and just making, Skittles think twice before approaching haphazardly. So I'm saying, got to show him a lot of respect right there, putting the boots on him. Another aerial, just option. Again, Rocke is scary right now.
Of course, Skittles can't make one mistake, because if he does, the Gallagher will be chasing him. Yep, good recognition on that, of course. The Hydrant going all the way the other way, and this is where now Skittles can kind of attack Rocke, because of course can't pull the Hydrant out straight away. Has to wait just that little bit more.
Love that. Of course, it's taking back the narrative of the match and slowing things down a little bit more. You can't jump for free anymore. Gallagher getting it done.
You roll in. He's got to be careful. You make one mistake, and of course, okay, now you can run away from Rocke. But when he has that Gallagher in hand, you don't want to make a move.
Man, having a move like Hydrant, too, by the way, that's forcing the shield. It's such a crazy thing to have in a matchup like this, especially how dangerous Pac-Man is. Of course, another one, that time shielding with his face as opposed to the shield button. Unfortunate stuff, man. Skittles, unfortunately, starting to bleed out a little bit. Double back here. Really trying to get just a little bit of leeway right here in this neutral. Corner control. Oh, and right as the forward, was starting to wind up. Damn, look at that hitbox.
Yeah, that hitbox is crazy. Had to get the parry. That's super vital. The bomb as well, just getting interrupted by the Hydrant yet again. Which through is Rocke going to charge up? Of course, they're going to maybe get something started. Maybe go for the bell. Yup. Looking for the jump. But finally, Skittles has it in hand. Maybe a bell conversion would be very good to get Skittles back on the board.
Right. Taking these trades, maybe not as much as what we have liked to see before. Definitely want to keep trading, especially to be this late in percent. Showing just a lot of promise in the corner, but the same turn of breath, so has Rocke. Of course, bell in hand, drops the Hydrant on top. Wow, we Z-drop on the bell into the F smash. Both sides wanting to play in the corner, but it is Rocke that is rising to the occasion. One more game for them to move on to the next portion of top four, bro.
Yeah, even if you throw it down or just Z-drop it, in this game, it's still going to keep the stunts. Even if Skittles going to keep doing these ledge get-ups or ledge jumps, it's still getting caught right there. And there's just so much pressure. He avoided the Hydrant with his Zair, and he didn't immediately snap to ledge. He still hung for a little bit. Once he come back up, he had to deal with the bell as well. And of course, the panic is going to set in. and that's all fair rope, man.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you only have so much time really off stage with Young, despite having like a pretty good recovery system if you know what you're doing with like a bomb reset, a tether, or whatever the case may be. You know, a character like Pac-Man or like a Wii Fit that can just spin all day off stage. I mean, that is just not what you need to be head on. Wow, love this. Okay, this time playing a little bit more defensively sound, not just out of shield, but just looking for the parry. You know, when it comes to the up close and personal game, Pac-Man's probably going to approach with one of two aerials, either nair or forward air.
Yup.
You parry that properly, you're going to be cooking right now. We're seeing it right here.
Yep, bombs to cover the high jump, and still Pac-Man getting past it. Rocke's doing a good job staying evasive, keeping in the air. The Gallagher going to interrupt anything that Skittles is trying to do on his own Hydra.
Kind of use his tools against him right now. This time going to have to hold forward a little bit more, which again is not a game that Pac-Man can't play, but would most notably like playing, you know, the long range game if it was really up to them. But Skittles said, no, you're going to have to approach me if you want to push yourself out of this hole. Get that Gallagher ship out of here.
Yeah, and a lot of their conversions off the flat drop, but just can't find that one. That forward air, the nair, any type of finisher to put them off stage, and I feel that's really kind of setting Skittles far away from Rocke. Until now, finally, getting the first stock using the Hydrant against him. Now Skittles is neutral decider.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a little bit of that at the end of that last game. You know, again, Rocke just having like Hydrant in the corner, especially on the silver part of Pokemon Stadium 2, just hiding behind it, knowing you're going to jump in super aggressive, you're going to misstep, you're going to be off stage, and I'm of course make you pay for it. But this time, Skittles playing this one a little bit more safely, playing around the Hydrant. There's the downer that time, right into the dash attack. First time it's made it showing right here in top 4. Great stuff.
Yeah, and Skittles definitely. I don't even know if he's woke up or not, but finally getting the convergence he needed. You know, a lot of these downers are always the initial part, the strong part as well, getting the kill pretty early off the side or off the top. Skittles doing a real good job of keeping Rocke at bay, and Rocke don't really know where to go at the moment.
Unfortunately, just not being able to land properly. Wait a second. Whoa! My goodness, even when you think he don't got those, rest assured, friends, he definitely got those. Rocke looking good right now, but has most certainly looked better. Still down a whole stock. And then that dark orange %. This ain't good, bro.
I don't know how many fast can we get. Just goes for the 2 cherries as well. Yep, annoying last move is going to put you in that state. You know, set knockback, maybe for something going, but nothing too strong at the moment. Percent is rising for Candle. Candle's going to say for Rocke starting to bleed out, and this is where Skittles can kind of keep the momentum, keep Rocke in a bad place.
That's right. I'm playing a cat and mouse game, but that's kind of okay when you have the lead. I mean, again, you know, I think Pac-Man as a character, they get so much leverage from just, you know, breaking away from the mat. Oh my goodness! Double parry! Are you kidding me? Getting so much leverage of just breaking away and getting your tools in order. What happens when a little man in a tunic runs up on you and doesn't give you any space to breathe? This is what happens. Skittles putting the game on the board for themselves.
2 dash attack kills as well from Skittles. And that game was the complete opposite from games 1 and 2, showing, you know, all Skittles needs to do is just find a couple of hits. Finally, then he can actually get the game started. You know, turn it his way, stop Rocke from kind of playing his own game plan, put him in the jungle, so to speak. You know, finally making out of there and, you know, being his own man.
That's right. Getting himself just a little bit more footing here in this neutral. This could be shades of possibly what's to come. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, I believe Rocke got reverse 3-0'd either today or yesterday in bracket. So, you know, I'm losing my sense of time as I'm getting older. But if I'm not mistaken, that's what was there. So I would hate to see that happen again. However, I can't lie, I'm a little biased towards my Nebraska brethren, but I do like me a nice Pac-Man when I see one.
Absolutely, I can definitely agree with that, Rod. You see, this is where now Rocke switching the game on his momentum side, just trying to push Skittles more and more to that corner. But Skittles saying, no, I got more projectiles than you that I can use against you in the air as well. Even the Hydrant not able to stop me.
And speaking of stopping the Hydrants, man, that disjointed upper just fighting through it right here. I don't even know what the mechanics, you know what I'm saying, the physics and smash are, but I'll tell you what they ain't. And that's Rocke coming back to the stage, man. Great stuff right here on Skittles, looking really good at 96%. Fighting tried and true to push themselves to a game number 5, but there's the bell in the corner.
Yep.
This one ain't going to save it.
Oh, rolls away to the ledge. Let's Rocke have it in his hand. Doesn't do so much with it. But still, the Hydra trying to get the angle working, but it just doesn't seem to be in their favor. Just seems like they're wasting frames, and finally, that's where Rocke can kind of capitalize. Has the bell again.
And they turned it into, that time staying on the top platform. Like before when they were up underneath the platform, Rocke got a lot of leverage just Z-dropping or hell just throwing the bell right on top of him. Oh my goodness, how to adjust the combos. And damn, up air through the Hydrant. My God, what are hitboxes?
Crazy hitbox. Hydrant's being absolutely ignored right there. Bell again. You see Rocke only wants one game plan, and he's showing it because he knows that even if I show you the game plan, you know, you might be able to read how the blueprint works. You know, you're not able, might be able to get past it, but still, Skittles finding a way. Boomerang as well in the air to make sure that you can't approach from the air. Have to only approach from the ground, but still, so many interruptions to what Skittles can really put out. And having to land the bomb, of course. Never mind, that bomb is not a friend in need, and of course, have to go to a different toy.
That's right. We'll fly no more, unfortunately enough. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad you brought like the whole idea of interrupting each other off stage. I think that's where a good chunk of this match has been played on. It's just really been the off-stage category, but not on the behalf of Rocke as much as we've probably seen in game 1 and 2. I think Skittles just, of course, being a little bit more bold and just running off stage, going for like either startup nair or just forward or again. You know, if he's not already in, like, I believe it's the down B animation, I mean, he's not going to be able to armor through that. He's going to eat it. So right now, Rocke has been able to even up the stocks right now. Gallagher's ship in hand, so which means Skittles going to have to keep this match on the ground for obvious reasons. 1% differential between these two talented players.
Oh! Double arrow, it can't get that forward air hit, and still Rocke even finding a way back down to get even more damage, just, you know, exhausting any type of hitbox he can to make sure real smart from Rocke, you know, not letting out, always trying to be as optimistic as he can, and parries any type of projectile Skittles throwing at him, just so he can get his attrition started himself.
That's right, so the message is definitely sent right now, homie. I'm locked in. Not going to be able to throw hitboxes in and around me for free anymore. I'm about to start punishing these pretty damn soon. Whoa, my goodness.
I like that. That seemed like foreshadowing to me, putting the Hydrant out already, had it snapped up for the angle and had the fire to kind of put him in it, and now Skittles can kind of capitalize even more. How much damage can we get before we lose the stock? Looking like even more than 50 to me.
Okay, smart stuff going for the second up there as well, too. On the top for putting on some good damage. Understanding the Hydrant is always going to be probably the #1 pressure alleviating option on the way down for Rocke. Smart on Skittles will have to try to maneuver around it, especially with a long-lasting move. But wait a minute right there, giving him some vitamin C with the fruit. Skittles unfortunately dropping down to their final stock. Rocke only at 80%. This actually ain't undoable.
Not at all. You definitely can make it back. One Gallagher combo, maybe two. You can get right back into it. The bell confirmed. Just has to work your way back up there. And at the moment, doesn't seem to be doing too much for Rocke at the moment. Very happy to kind of sit back and relax, but there is no relaxing right now. Skittles on a one-train course right now. The green light is glowing.
That's right. We're going to see where the station is going to get them let off at, man. It looks like we're about to be moving into a game #5 here pretty soon. If Rocke can't figure out a way to close this out, and yeah, we're going to game 5 here, friends. Great stuff right there on Skittles. Again, giving us not only just more aggressive options, but more stylized.
For sure, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Like, this time, just running up, holding shield. I'm going to let you swing first. It might have felt like I was going to, oh, damn, is he on the phone? He said it might have felt like I was going to run up and, you know, press mad buttons. I'm actually going to let you press the buttons first. But again, that's kind of the nature of the beast that is Youngling sometimes. So great stuff. Skittles right here, all smiles. Said, look, Mom, I'm on the big stream right now.
Yeah, said, am I doing good, Coach? Coach,
right.
am I doing good?
That's right. The Discord is like you're doing
I am? Oh, I. You said more down tilts, right? That was winning me them third and fourth games, right? Okay, you got it.
Say word.
But honestly, the difference between the first 2 games and the last half games, right, is definitely been the patience that we talked about in game 2 and 3.
Word.
Because, you know, the way he started in game 1, guns blazed, and was getting pelted by fruit, more fruit, and then Hydrants, of course, on top of that, as well as the bell every so and then. Now, you know, as these games are progressing, Skittles is kind of learning, you know what, if I be a little bit more patient, let this guy throw out stuff and then kind of float above him and punish my stuff, then I can get some real damage cracking.
That's right. You know, patience is certainly a virtue. And I'm liking what I'm seeing right here from Skittles on the top of that. I mean, again, using grounded up B, being patient, you know, because, again, Rocke got a lot of leverage in those last couple games just playing around the Hydrant, using the water to push you slightly out of place. You overextend, you know, you whiff something because water pushed you back a little bit. Rocke's going to be able to punish that. This time, going for grounded up B and said, look, bro, once you in this, it don't matter where water pushes me. You're in this, my boy. In it right now. We're going to see if he's ready to win it now. 96% here. Rocke, of course, bleeding out just a little early on right now. Staying behind the Hydrant.
Yep.
Unfortunately, giving him no time to set up this fruit. Or the Galaga. Wait a minute.
Yeah, one bomb on the ground, one bomb in his hand. You have to approach in the air somehow. And the Galaga just going to ignore everything, but still, it's not going to hit me. It's not going to do anything about it. And Skittles doing a good job, again, keeping Rocke away. Can't set up his game plan. Has no time.
Giving you no time to think right now, man. Definitely don't want any analysis paralysis, but we got to think on the fly right now. Nice. Up B immediately. Now, I love that parry. Of course, no real punish off of it. Fortunately enough, you are going up against authority, so sometimes you even get a parry, and it don't even mean anything, man, because they spaced it so damn well.
That's how it be. But, of course, having to tech, Vital Tech, and the orange bouncing on the ledge from Flex to the Z-drop, keeping the properties, but still no kill. But real smart from Rocke, keeping still so many tricks, even on game 5.
That's right. Magician never reveals their secrets, man. It's like David Blaine versus Chris Angel, man. I said that earlier in a different matchup, and it kind of feels the same way here. Both sides just went to the absolute 11th hour to bring something just dastardly to the table here. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. What is that, melon? What type of fruit is this?
It's melon, bro. It looks like a grenade. There's no explosion just like that. Hey, just getting that stock right now. And Skittles can now, how much stock percent can he get before he loses stock before? We said it before. always seems to do a good job when he's in the lead, right? When he's at a deficit, when he has to keep chasing Pac-Man, nobody in the world likes chasing that little cheese ball, nobody. So when you're actually doing that for the first time, it can hurt, and just right there, no percent taken.
Unfortunately,
good on
not,
Rocke.
man. That's right. Sleep in the class, so unfortunately enough, no extra credit for you. Both sides, of course, evening this thing back out. Rocke, of course, understanding the importance of slowing this match down. Yeah, again, Hydra's push you out of distance. I'm going to use grounded up B. I'm going to stuff that out this time.
Yup.
Okay, starting to learn a little bit more. Apple getting busy right now. What's up?
Yeah, it seems to be using a lot more Apple for that vertical pressure. He's also putting Skittles in the air as well vertically, just so he can punish him even more. Bell in hand as well now. Skittles has to watch out. At 94%, you'll be dying if you make one mistake. And that's just the power of Pac-Man.
That is, man. And unfortunately enough, not going to be able to use these neutral specials anymore like you did in some of these prior interactions. Again, having just to, oh, that's right, hold yourself a little bit more. Wait a minute. Off stage at 103%. We're still in this thing. Rocke, of course, getting the pressure on the way down, always with the hydrant. No need to get busy with those arrows like we talked before. That frame 3 Nair got really busy in game 1 and 2, but this time right now, electing just to lean into the special attacks and even getting the job done in a major way.
Okay, punishes the lag on the grab and gets the confirms. No kill though, but still, so much more damage. We're way even. Oh, harassing with bombs in the air and up as well, just to cover, of course, with the lingering hitbox, and Rocky's in so much trouble.
Oh my goodness, yeah, you don't even want to challenge Young Link in the air. I mean, these are opportunities where you should be, but again, Young Link just a little disjointed fellow. Definitely don't want to be on the receiving end. If anything, they're bringing to the table. No neutral get up, smart to go for the roll there that time. Felt like Rocke was maybe going to run down and maybe go for a down smash, and option that covers both sides on the way in. Seeing how they were trying to
hand as well, just going to miss it and get hit by the cherry as well. And Rocke covering so many options.
And they cover themselves, getting back to the stage right there. Trade not in their favor, 7.8%. What type of extra credit is this, my friend?
I said destroying, bro. You can't be challenging that. You talked about before the sortie hitboxes. They spaced it too well. There's nothing you can do. But oh my god, so many active hitboxes coming at Skittles right now. Maybe just getting back to stage. The bell in hand. Where do we go? Eliminating so many options you can choose from.
Uh-oh, now back to the center stage. Boomerang, we didn't cut this lead even more than in half right now. Z-drop on the bomb, up tilt on the way up. Right now, both sides just playing it safe, not going for the full extension of their strings, dialing it back a little bit, only going for what they know is confirmed.
Dodging out of the way from the guy. That was super clutch from Skittles. And now going to extend even more into the... Looking for the soft snare up B, just couldn't find it. Rocke going for the grab. Mickey would be ashamed of Rocke acting like that, but still, we're still going to keep on pushing. And now Rod even stood up as well. All the confusion in the building from the crowd as well. Where the hell are we going?
Man, I hate to see that, man. I hope that doesn't come back to bite Rocke in the butt right now. Skittles with stage positional advantage. Z-drop on the bomb. Okay.
But it's Bell in hand, though.
Bell is definitely in hand.
That
is the equalizer!
You make one mistake, and that's all you're going to take. One Bell to the face, and Blinky got answers for you.
That's right, man. Great stuff right there on Rocke, holding true and stopping what looked to be the inevitable reverse 3-0. Great stuff on Rocke's behalf, and of course, a valiant effort from my Nebraska brethren, Skittles. That was a tough one, man.
Absolutely,
So much of that match was played at the ledge, too. And, I mean, again, both sides so dangerous. Their physical options, something out of shield. You know, their projectile